It was a big, squarish frame house that had once been white, decorated with cupolas and spires and scrolled balconies in the heavy, lightsome style of the 70s, set on what had once been our most select street. When the negro opened the blinds of one window, they could see that the leather was cracked, and when they sat down, faint dust rose sluggishly about their thighs, spinning with slow motes in the single sunray. On a tarnished gilt easel before the fireplace stood a crayon portrait of Miss Emily's father.
When we next saw Miss Emily, she had grown fat and her hair was turning gray. During the next few years, it grew grayer and grayer until it attained an Eve pepper and salt iron gray, when it ceased turning. Up to the day of her death at 74, it was still that vigorous iron gray, like the hair of an active man. Daily, monthly, yearly, we watched the negro grow grayer and more stooped, going in and out with the market basket. Each December we sent her a tax notice, which would be returned by the post office a week later, unclaimed. Now and then we would see her in one of the downstairs windows. She had evidently shut up the top floor of her house, like the carven torso of an idol in a niche, looking or not looking at us, we could never tell which. Thus she had passed from generation to generation, dear, inescapable, impervious, tranquil, and perverse.
The two female cousins came at once. They held the funeral on the second day, with the town coming to look at Miss Emily beneath a mass of bought flowers, with the crayon face of her father musing profoundly above the bier, and the ladies sibilant and macabre. And the very old men, some in their brushed Confederate uniforms, on the porch and the lawn, talking of Miss Emily as if she had been a contemporary of theirs, believing that they had danced with her and courted her, perhaps. Then we noticed that in the second pillow was the indentation of a head. One of us lifted something from it, and leaning forward, that faint and invisible dust dry and acrid in the nostrils, we saw a long strand of iron gray hair.